Hello, hello, hello. Today is Jesus. This was a request from Kelsey because Kelsey wanted to learn how to draw Jesus. So I have to admit, this was a bit challenging because it's Jesus. You don't want to be messing this up. So we're going to do our best today, okay? All right, so we are going to start off, instead of a circle head, we are going to make it more looking like a rounded, it's like a square rectangle. It's like a marshmallow. Okay, so start off with that and do our traditional line down the middle, okay? And right in here, we're gonna draw his eyes. It's a little shiny in there. And on top, let's make his eyebrows. All right, we're gonna make a nose so we know where the nose goes, a little jelly bean right there. And we're gonna put his ears. If you wanna do two ears that you can see, I realize I only can see one ear, but let's just put the ears in there. So if you wanna draw his ears showing, that's great. Now let's, right here, we're gonna give a nice, just this nice smile. And we can erase the crossbars here because we know where the center part is for the nose and the eyes, so we got that. All right, Jesus, coming along. Now for his beard, I want you guys just to come down here a little ways. We're just gonna make a slight point here. Okay, so we can erase now down here because we're like, okay, we got this. That's just where his beard is. So you just erase the original line so we can see where his beard is going. So to do the bottom of his beard, I want you guys to go right across his, see his smile right here? Right across his smile, make a line right here. And then we're gonna bring it down. Definitely not looking like Jesus right now, but we're working on it. So on this side, from his nose, follow that down. And right under his smile, we're gonna put a line. So this is gonna be his bottom lip line. And here, right here, we're gonna curve this around and make this touch. So that's the bottom of his chin. You see that? Then right here, we wanna curve this line around. I know it went too far. And then make it come up. So it's gonna come off of here and make it come up. So now you wanna clean that up a little because some of my lines are, there we go. Look at this. Oh, starting to look like Jesus. Okay, Jesus. Now, right here, I want you to put a little dot there. So we like, that's where his part's gonna be. And you wanna make this part loop down and make it just come right down here. Okay, do that on both sides. And just come up a little ways, maybe here. So we know, okay, this is where his top of his hair is gonna be. Loop that over. And erase our top of our rounded square. Get rid of that. Look at that. Okay, starting to come along. So below here, we're gonna make a V, soft V. And we're gonna try to figure out where, before we finish off his hair, we're gonna get his body shape in there. So come out, but we're gonna angle that a little. We don't want him to look like a football player. He's a carpenter. We're gonna come down here. So it's slightly arched, and I'm going to just make a square so we can go, okay, this is just where we're gonna put, I'm gonna bring that in, that's a little too wide. Okay, people, we're not gonna make it go out that far. This is where his body is. We're gonna put a belt in there. Okay, so this is like the shape of his body, his belt. Now we're gonna put his robes on. Bring it down. And then we are going to make a soft line. So it's just gonna be slightly arched. And you can put feet coming out the bottom. If you wanna put sandals on them, great. Because we know back then they put sandals on. So if I wanted to put sandal on, I would put another line at the bottom And maybe make some straps coming across. This. So you make your sandals however you want. I didn't put sandals on him. Okay, now I'm just gonna erase this part. Went out too far. His arms are gonna come out. He's welcoming. So we're just gonna bring it down, connect it back up. Okay, bring this down, connect back up. We're gonna see if it's about the same. It's pretty close. This might be a little shorter. If it looks a little shorter, then you can just, you know it is. So what you do is you're just gonna add a little more material. So I made this side a little too short. So just gonna add it. So we're gonna put thumbs out here. So we have one thumb. And then put his hand out like this. This side. Thumb. You could put some fingers in there. So you just put some lines in there. I can imagine Jesus gives the best hugs. That's just my opinion. So, all right, let's finish off his hair just so it looks done. If you want to put some little extra curls in there, you can. Do this side, or you could just put nice waves in there. And we're gonna put some hair in there. So let's come in here. If you want his ears showing, do you see how here I covered them up? You can have them showing or not showing. So if you don't want them showing, you're just gonna cover it up with the hair. This one I'm gonna just leave in with the ears. This one's without the ears. You could do half and half. This is your picture. You can make it how you want. So I'm just gonna put some extra lines in here. There we go. All right, we're gonna put his shawl on. So you're just gonna come from here, just a long rectangle. You see that? So you can erase all in there. So we'll do the same thing on this side. It's just gonna go straight down, cross, and straight down. So yeah, we're gonna cover up all that. So you can go in and erase if you wanna add that in. If you want them to have it, great. That's just how I made my Jesus. So I'm gonna make his shawl. So it's gonna, a little extra material. It's gonna come off of here. So now you get erase in there so we don't see that. So it's starting to, Jesus is coming together. Now in the background, I just did colors back there. So it looked like sky, got some like bushes, and since he's in the desert area. All right, Jesus, you're coming along. So let's get our Sharpie out. So let's just start sharpening Jesus. Start. And pretty much, I'm assuming almost everybody knows who Jesus is. So I tried to keep this very general.
I never planned on being in an accident. That truck didn't stop. The truck accident left me with so many questions. Do I have the best doctors? What about my car? My medical bills? Work? I need help. I gotta call the Barnes firm. That was the best call I could have made.
Okay, we're gonna put his hair in. We're gonna answer our questions. So I tried to keep this really general, but who is this man we call Jesus? So we don't know his exact birthday, but we celebrate his birthday on December 25th. And in the Christian world, that is Christmas. So that's when we celebrate his birth. And he was born in humble circumstances in a manger because he was supposed to go in for a census. And he had nowhere to sleep because everything was full. So he was born of humble birth. And we do know that Jesus was a carpenter. What's a carpenter? Those that build things. So if you guys have ever seen like furniture made out of wood or tables, that's what he could do. He could build stuff, and that's what he learned from his dad, for his earthly dad. He learned how to do carpentry. That is a great skill to have. I think it's a lost art. I don't know if people really make their own furniture anymore. All right, we have just a little smidge of his belt right there. It's just popping out there. Okay, well, this guy we're just gonna keep in the sandals on this guy. Going good. Kelsey, I hope your Jesus is coming along. Okay, we're gonna outline it. Just the outside, you're gonna outline. It'll make it pop out. There we go. All right, and some of you might know that Jesus had a cousin, second cousin, John the Baptist. And that's who baptized him in the River Jordan. And how are they related? Well, Jesus' mom, Mary, and John's mom, Elizabeth, were cousins. So that made Jesus and John second cousins. How about you? I love my cousins, and I love my second cousins. Family is everything, but we all know that. Fortunately, this day and age, you don't see your cousins like you used to. But that's why we have Facebook, so we can see what everybody's up to. All right, Jesus is coming along. And he's got some happy hair. All right, we're gonna color in our Jesus. Oh, it's a race. So in the Bible, so if everybody knows what the Bible is, Jesus has many names. Can you guys think of any names that he has? There's like 50 names in the Bible that they call him. Yep, that's a lot of names. So me growing up, my nickname was Shep. And my brothers would call me Shep. That was my nickname, Shep. And then I played orphans. My nickname was either Samantha or Crystal. But my real name is Shara. But some people go by different names, nicknames, things like that. Okay, we're gonna go for his skin color. Okay, color all one direction. So we're gonna think of these are some of his names he had in the Bible. Almighty, Bread of Life, Beloved Son of God, Deliverer, Good Shepherd, Great High Priest, Emmanuel, King of Kings, Lamb of God, Messiah, Mighty, Redeemer, Savior, Wonderful Counselor. 50 of them. I could go on for days. He always was doing good. Healing people, teaching. We all know the story of when he was just like 12 years old. He got left behind by accident. His parents realized, wait, where's Jesus? And he was back teaching in the temple, and everybody was listening. I mean, I think that was the sure sign that his parents were like, wow, okay. This is gonna be a amazing life for this guy. Nobody knew that he was gonna have to die early. He knew. but everybody else didn't know. All right, we're gonna give him a little bit of color because he's always out in the sun. I really don't think they had sunscreen back then. So he had lots of good color on his face. We're also gonna give him just a touch of pink just to make him look alive. Come louder, buddy. All right, we're gonna give him brown hair. I'm gonna go for, I guess it doesn't, there's two different kind of browns. I'm gonna go for the darker brown. So, and then I go over it with a little yellow. Wait, this is gray. Okay, we're just gonna go for the regular brown. We do not want gray in his hair right there. Sorry, sorry. Oh, do you see that? Holy cow, my pencil just broke. Handy dandy. There we go, look at that, fixed. I had an electric sharpener. I have sharpened so many pencils, it died. So thank goodness for Amazon Prime. It should be coming tomorrow, a new pencil sharpener. So I just have that little, my kids, I think they used it for school, a little red one. Okay, we're coloring in his beard. If you want to color it in harder, you can. I think I'm gonna do that. It's looking a little skimpy there. And we're gonna color this side, go in one direction. Okay, I'm gonna color it darker on the lines. That's what I like doing. And then I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna put a little yellow in there. Because he's in the sun so much, he just has like that sun-kissed, a little bit of hair in there. Okay, to be honest, I did this Jesus like 4 times because every time I do Jesus, it just didn't look right. It's like when you draw an animal or whatever, it looks, you can make it any way you want, but you can't do him like that. Okay, I'm just going over just a little bit of yellow, give him that nice sun-kissed look because he's out in the sun a lot, serving. That's what he does. Oh, cannot forget the eyebrows. I'm looking a little albino there. There we go. Better. And then let's color his belt. Got a little belt in there. So what I did for his clothes, I just went and took like the tan color, and you can just go in there and color in this part tan. And then we do red on the top. Great job. Don't forget down here, let's find the red. I got the nice red color, so this is gonna be red. Oh, look at another broken one. Okay, I've been sharpening my pencil with this thing. It is not working the way I'd like, but pencil sharpener's coming. Can't go to stores because stores are all closed. Great job. Okay, if you want, do the background like I did. I just did a line across for the ground, and then I did some like just bushes in there, and the rest where I did blue. And if you want to go the extra step here, get the gray out and just go along the edge here. And we're giving these things a shadow. Shadows in there. Look at that. Now look at the little shadow. A little shadow right here. And so I'm gonna let you guys go around with your colors here. So I just put blue, but I'm gonna let you guys do this. So you just do blue on the outside, make it shut out here. There you go, do, 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 all the way down. Make go up and around, and then green, woohoo, down here. And last but not least, I did yellow for like sand and dirt down here. So I'm gonna let you guys color the rest of it. I hope you guys have a fantastic day and just keep drawing, okay? Peace to the world.